In the biting cold of London, I saw him, a man named William, huddled in a doorway, his eyes holding a story I couldn't ignore. I was Edward, a name synonymous with wealth, but my world felt as cold as the pavement he slept on. Day after day, I'd pass him, a silent exchange of nods, our only conversation. Then, one rainy afternoon, I stopped to coffee. I offered. He looked up, his gaze piercing through my expensive coat, right into the emptiness I carried. "Only if you'll join me, sir," he replied, his voice raspy but dignified, and so began our unlikely ritual. We'd sit on a park bench, steam rising from our paper cups, sharing stories. He spoke of a life I couldn't imagine, filled with hardship, yet he never complained. He talked about the stars, about books he'd read from the library, about the kindness of strangers. He listened to me, truly listened, as I confessed the loneliness that haunted my gilded life. William, with nothing to his name, gave me something priceless: genuine connection. He saw Edward, the man, not the billionaire. I decided I had to help him. I offered him a job, a place to stay. He politely refused. "Friendship isn't a transaction, Edward," he said gently. His words stung a mirror to a world I thought I knew. He taught me that wealth wasn't in my bank account, but in the richness of the heart. My life began to change. I started a foundation, not for publicity, but because William showed me the meaning of giving without expecting anything in return. One day I arrived at our bench, a legal document in hand. I had set up a trust for him, a way to secure his future without it feeling like charity. But William wasn't there. Days turned into weeks. I searched everywhere, my heart aching with a familiar loneliness. Finally, I found a letter tucked into a crack in our bench. It was addressed to me. My hands trembled as I opened it. "Dear Edward," it began. "If you are reading this, I have gone. Forgive my deception, but my name is not William. It is James, and the life I told you about was not entirely true. Years ago, I had everything you have: a company, wealth, a family. But I lost myself in the numbers, forgetting the people. I hurt my family, my daughter, Elizabeth, most of all. I left it all behind, seeking penance on these streets. Meeting you, seeing your good heart trapped behind walls of wealth, was like looking at my younger self. I wanted to guide you away from my path. You have a good soul, Edward. Don't let it get lost. The greatest investment you can ever make is in love." Stunned, I looked at the signature. James Ashford, the rival CEO who had vanished without a trace a decade ago. It all clicked. He hadn't befriended a billionaire by chance. He had chosen me. He hadn't just been saving himself, he had been saving me, too. He gave me the one thing he had lost, and the one thing I desperately needed: a second chance, and that, I realized, was the greatest fortune of all.